Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Music Marketing TV. I'm Dan D, and today I'm going to show you 3 ways to connect your little MIDI expander, the Farfisa FX 1000. So the first way is to your computer, second to your keyboard, third to both your computer and your keyboard. Okay, so let me show you guys how to connect the Farfisa FX 1000 into your computer. So we're going to take the USB cable that's supplied with the Farfisa FX 1000, connect it to the back, then we're going to get the other side and just plug it into a USB port on your computer or laptop. In this case, I'm using my XPC Professional laptop right here, and we have a cable here, TRS 1/4 inch into a male XLR, and the reason is because the speaker here has an XLR input. So we're going to take the 1/4 inch side, go into the front of the Farfisa, and we're going to take the XLR part and go into the speaker. And that's how you connect to your computer. So the benefits of connecting your FX 1000 to your laptop or computer is so that you can go ahead and change all the sounds. Now there are 4 modules that come with the FX 1000: the Combo Compact Vintage Organ, the Drawbar Vintage Organ, 2 oscillator synthesizer, and of course General MIDI. Now in order to use this setup, you need to go into your DAW, whether it be Cubase, Pro Tools, or FL Studio, and you need to set the Farfisa FX 1000 to MIDI in order to hear all your MIDI information that's being sent out. Okay guys, so let me show you how to connect the Farfisa FX 1000 into your MIDI keyboard or regular keyboard. So we have a few things here that we're going to need. MIDI 5-pin cable sold separately, as well as the TRS to XLR cable that's also sold separately. And the reason why it's XLR is because, again, my speaker's input is XLR. Okay, so now let me show you how to connect it. So here we go. FX 1000 is going to need some external power. So what we're going to do here is going to connect this to the back, USB cable to the back, and then the USB to the supplied power adapter. Now this is the European version, however there is a North American version out there. Okay, and this plug will just go into your outlet on the wall. Okay, so there, that's power set up already. Now we're going to take our 5-pin MIDI cable, go behind the FX 1000, and go into my Music XPC keyboard, MIDI keyboard here, and we're going to go MIDI out, just like that. Then we're going to take the TRS 1/4 inch cable and put it in the front, connect to the front, and then stick the XLR connection into the back of my speaker. And that's how you connect your FX 1000 to a MIDI keyboard. Now the benefit of this particular setup is that you can play right away. There is no initial setup where you have to go into your DAW and set a few options up. In this case, all you need to do is plug in the 5-pin MIDI cable, the USB, and you're ready to go. I should warn you though that some MIDI keyboards and regular keyboards will not be able to change the modules that come with the FX 1000. But in the next setup, I'll show you how to get around that. Okay, so this next setup is by far the most practical setup there is. Very versatile, and you have a lot more control over everything that you do. So we're going to connect the FX 1000 into my Music XPC Professional laptop, as well as my Music XPC MIDI keyboard. So to do this, we're going to take the USB cable that's supplied with the Farfisa, connect it to the back, take the other end, go into the laptop, just like our previous setup, and now the Farfisa is bus powered. Next we take the 5-pin MIDI cable and we're going to go into the Farfisa. Then take the other end, go to the MIDI out of my keyboard, just like the other setup. And we're going to continue by using the TRS 1/4 inch cable, going to the front of the Farfisa and into the back of my monitor. And that's how you connect both the computer and the MIDI keyboard to the FX 1000. Another setup that I'd like to show you is how to record the Farfisa FX 1000. So this would be a studio setup, okay? So I'm gonna get rid of this speaker here. We don't need it anymore. And with me, I have the baby face. We have a breakout extension cable here, and I have a whole bunch of inputs. I have 2 XLR inputs. I have a headphone 1/4 inch input. I also have MIDI input, okay? And since we still have an XLR out here, we can just go into the input on my breakout cable. So let me show you quickly. I have my line in, and I'm just gonna plug it in like that. Okay, and to connect it to my DAW, or sorry, to my computer, my DAW, I just find another USB slot and put it in there. Now, when I go into my computer or my DAW, I can record all the sounds that are coming out from the FX 1000. Okay guys, so that's about it for this tutorial. I hope this helped you out on you know, your technical difficulties on how to set up and how to configure everything. And you can pick up the Farfisa FX 1000 at your local dealer for $229 MSRP. Thanks guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.